Hi, this is EJ with EJ Star Tarot with a daily reading for this all 12 zodiac signs for January 29, 2018. If you'd like to get this type of reading, weekly reading or mini reading, you could click on that Instant Go app that's listed in the description box and connect with me almost immediately, if not within 24 hours. That is the quickest way to get a reading from me. Otherwise, you can click on the website link and visit my website and check out the different readings. Or you can just email me and let me know the type of reading you have and take advantage of the specials that I have listed in the description box that down below. Let's get started with your reading. You have blessed and time to go. Okay, so what does this blessed card mean? It means for some of you, you are feeling blessed. You are feeling great. You are being blessed. You see the fruits of your hard labor. You see unexpected blessings coming your way. Gift from spirit. You start to see things unfold right before you. You're seeing like a divine intervention from the Holy Spirit. Like you are starting to see things just unfold before your eyes, and you just didn't even imagine this. Like you're like, wow, wait a minute, I just did this, and now all of the things are falling into place like a domino effect. You know, you hit the one domino and then it starts to, hit the rest of them all the way down to whatever pattern you have to the end. Well, that is being blessed, because that is what's happening for some of you right now. For some of you, you're feeling so amazing and so happy and so blessed that you don't even know how to explain it. Like you don't even know how to express it, because you're like, wow, I didn't even know this is possible. Like I didn't know I was going to get this job. I didn't know I was going to get to be able to move there and have the assistance to move. Like someone wrote, gave you the money to relocate or move somewhere, right? And deep down, you're like, did I deserve this? Did I deserve this? Like, this is awesome. You know what I mean? Like, that's how you're starting to feel. And you just you feel gratitude, and that is you being blessed. You're feeling blessed. As far as relationship, for some of you, you're moving towards a deepening of intimacy in a unique sacred partnership. Okay. You are meant to make that connection with whoever this may be. Okay. The union between the relationship is blessed by the divine, which will bring transformation and beauty, okay? And you're going to start to see that. You're going to start to see that. You're going to see the evidence. You're going to see how it develops, and you're going to be like, wow, this is amazing. Like, how did this just all of a sudden transform and become so beautiful and so inspiring and so exciting? Like, you're going to feel that way. And for some of you, you're going to receive an unexpected windfall of good fortune coming your way. Right now, you may be in a phase where for any difficulty or obstacles that have, maybe stagnant your success or made you not feel like it was going to happen, is going to disappear on its own. But be ready to receive these blessings. The windows of opportunities are opening up. The floodgates are going to start unlocking and flooding you with blessings, okay? Accept the blessings as they are given to you, and don't forget to bless someone else by opening the door, by saying good morning to that one person you never said good morning to, by complimenting somebody, maybe buy somebody a Starbucks or buy somebody a donut, or, those small gestures help people. Like, you don't know what that individual who sits next to you is going through, or the one that sits down the hall. You don't know. So if you've never talked to them and then you just look them in the eye and smile and say good morning, like, you're going to make their day. You're really making them feel blessed. Because sometimes that's all you need to do to bless somebody, is just show the simplest, kindest gestures. That's it. Some of you, this card is saying that you need to humble yourself as grace is coming upon you, okay? you're going to start to feel the blessings. Some of you have hit rock bottom and you can't go any lower than you already are. So you are going to start to be blessed. But you have to be positive and have faith. Otherwise, you won't get it as soon. You'll get it later. If that makes sense to anybody. So that is what being blessed is, okay? Like you just really need to show gratitude also for what you have, because so many people don't have what you have. And you may be like, I don't really have much. But you know what? There are so many people that don't have that much that you have, okay? You may have a job and they don't. You may have a roof over your head. They don't. You get to eat one meal a day. They don't. So you get to have a jacket. There's so many that are freezing. So be grateful for what you have, those small things that you have. You may be able to buy a Starbucks once a month. There's some people that can't even buy a Starbucks, not even the smallest Starbucks, you know. So be grateful, show gratitude that you're able to do those things. Now, moving on. Time to go. All right, let's see. Time to go. There's an ending coming to your difficulties, okay? Completion. This is walking away from something that is ending. There's nothing to learn. It's like coming to the number 10 in the tarot. And then you get the Wheel of Fortune, and now you're going to be blessed. Your luck starts to change. Well, this is you walking away from difficulties. This is the end of that cycle. This is the end of hardship. And if you look at the card, you can see that there's a gate at the end of that walkway. And she's gonna run towards that gate, because now on the other side of that is a blessing. And how amazing that these two cards came out together. Blessed and time to go, because you're being blessed, and now it's time for you to go, move on to the next level of your life. New experience, your new lesson, okay? You're at the end of a journey and have not yet begun the next one, but you will, because you're being blessed. This is the moment to bless your experience so far, okay? Take stock of what you've already learned, okay? And it's time for you to move on, because you've ended that difficult cycle. So through those of you that had to actually are at the rock bottom, that is it for you. You are now going to move up. You're starting to walk, okay, in a new way of being. There's nothing left for you to do at the bottom or at the 5th level or the 6th level or the 9th level. Now you're at the 10th, and your experience is your present circumstance, okay? And there is nothing left for you to do, to experience in that present moment, okay, in that present situation. Take the risk and move on, even if you need to be in transition time for a moment, okay? Your destiny is calling you. As you see, that door of opportunity is right there. She's not far, so she's ready. You know, take that leap of faith. You know, take that leap of faith. Know your destiny is calling. Know that you're going to be blessed in this destiny. Know that that situation is now over, but you need to see outside of that to reach that next level. So for some of you, I see you walking away from a relationship that is no longer serving you. You have now thought, you know what, this relationship is at its very low. It's at the least it can go. There's nothing more I can learn from this person. This person is not bringing joy to my day. I feel the weight of burden on my shoulders when I'm with this person or in this situation at work with this, you know, because a relationship can be anything, right? And now I need to walk away. I need to let it go. This is a time of letting go and acknowledging that that journey is at a conclusion, okay? It doesn't mean necessarily anything is lost, but it just means that you're walking away from it because you know that it no longer helps you as an individual. For some of you, you may go through breakups, and it's because your souls are no longer in contract with each other. They are no longer in connection. So now it's time. You probably saw that those relationships were drifting apart, and you were like, okay, now is the time that I need to start new and take care of me and loving me. So you're releasing it. Okay. And endings always have to happen, or is always a sign of a new beginning. Okay. So if there's something deeper that you want in a personal relationship with somebody, then you need to let it go so that that can come back to you, right? So you can find that. So that can be brought to you, whether it might be that same person. Maybe you needed that break apart, and then you realize, you know what? Maybe that other person realized they were in the wrong and they really truly changed, and then you connect. And then it's like, wow, why didn't we have this before? But sometimes it's letting that person go because you're going to meet another fabulous person in your life. And this message is also a clear path that you've been working on with work, creative projects, a business. I just feel like something is there for you. Something is about to come to an end, so something can begin. Something new can begin, and the success is there. The success that you desire by continuing what is now in front of you that you have been working on is going to be a blessing. This is a sign, okay? So whether you make the choice of ending it, the universe is going to end it for you, okay? And then you're just going to have to take that risk and stepping into the unknown like the fool does. That's why he's a 0, because that's a new beginning, a fresh start. And he's just going to step into the outer world and into the unknown and have faith that he can make things happen. And then he's successful. There is a more powerful new adventure for you, a new avenue of opportunity, even better than you can imagine. You have done all you can right now. Now you need to trust that the Holy Spirit keeps the plan moving forward. Okay, because fortune requires you to conclude this chapter of your life. And remember, when you close one door, another one opens. Okay. Even if you feel like you've reached the end of the line, you come to the front of the line, right? Okay. If your situation, how do I want to put this? If you're in a situation and then that situation resurfaces later down the line, consider that you've just had a temporary break and then an ending. Does that make sense? Like, you may not go through it for maybe 2 months and then it happens again, but it's because you didn't fully learn what you were supposed to have learned, and then it's going to happen again. And then once you realize what you needed to learn, it ends, and then your new beginning starts. So those are for those of you who are kind of like at the 8 and the 9. You're not at the 10 yet, but you're at the 8 and the 9. Okay? You lose nothing and gain everything when you surrender to the fact and you learn, okay? The divine universe, the Holy Spirit, knows your path, and so does your soul. Your soul knows your destiny. And it's going to start to unfold with perfect timing, okay? So no doubts, because that's going to put you back at the 8, and you're going to have to do those last ending steps again till you learn. So do not doubt, just have faith. And then know that the Spirit is going to move you into the right direction, and it's moving you. But it's up to you to show gratitude and have faith so that you move forward into your blessings, and time to let the past go, if that makes sense. Now remember, if you stay in faith and no doubt, then those Those ones that are at an 8 are now at a 10, and then you get the 0 and you're at a fresh start. But if you're at 8 and you move to the 9 and you start to doubt and not have faith, then you're going to move back to the 8 until you learn what you were supposed to learn at 8, and then you'll go to the 10, and then you'll go to the 0 and start all over again. So remember to bless someone as you're being blessed. Remember to keep the faith, be positive, look forward, and let go of all that is not serving you. And know that if you lost your job today, it was meant to happen. The universe is going to make things happen because you didn't. But only because there's a blessing waiting for you at this gate there. There is a blessing here. There's the door, and it's waiting for you. You are going to be blessed once you get through. You're already being blessed. You're walking away. You're moving away. And like I said, sometimes the universe forcefully ends relationships, partnerships, and says, you know what, because you didn't do it because you needed to, because you felt like you needed to stay at that job, or you felt like you needed to be with that person because of some security reasons or whatever reason it may be, I'm going to end it for you because I want you to be blessed. I want you to get to this door, and I want you to see what's on the other side. I want you to walk on this new journey. I want you to be happy. I want you to reach out to the next person and share your experience of what you went through to help that person. And that's what this is all about. It's about an ending for a new beginning and sharing of experiences. All right, my beautiful zodiac signs out there. Let's make Monday a good day, and let's be positive. Let's keep our head up high. Let's have faith that the journey that we're embarking on is going to be a successful one. It's going to be a happy one. It's going to be nothing but new beginnings. Be blessed.